Good afternoon, guys. This is your Sir DRV again, and welcome back to our Mythic Heroes channel. And this time, we will be reviewing Cassandra or Cass. Finally, we have what we called a full support hero. Not only she can do heal, she can also do buff and debuff. So, in other games, we call that a full support hero. So, yeah, let's check it out, see what we can uh, learn from Cassandra. And by the way, guys, at the end of this video, I will show you a max upgrade Cassandra, a full showcase of her. And it was thanks to our um, guild leader Lephy and one of the top players in Mythic Heroes sharing us her Cassandra gameplay. Alright, so let's go. Let's check her skill first. So her ultimate is the Pious Plea. Cassandra prays to recover all allies to their max health. In the 5 seconds after this health is gained, 70% of the amount recovered will slowly drain away. Total amount of health gained cannot exceed 400% of Cassandra's attack. So it says here 70% of the amount recovered will slowly drain away. Total amount of health gained cannot exceed 400% of Cassandra's attack. At level 2, 60% of the amount recovered will drain away. At level 3, 50% of the amount recovered will drain away. At level 4, the drain time increases to 8 seconds. So this is actually good even in early game. You can use Cassandra if you're starting out on a new server. Then I suggest you go with Cassandra because she is definitely a good support. I think she can rival Nagakaina in terms of um, survivability and effectivity in the team. Alright, so let's check her active skill. The Holy Illumination. Cassandra releases holy energy at the target nearest to her. This energy then bounces to 3 other heroes nearby, recovering 8% of max health if ally, or dealing 100% damage if enemy. So this energy or holy illumination can bounce to your teammates or to the enemy. So it can recover if it bounces to your teammates or allies. It can damage enemies if it bounces to enemies. So at level 2, the energy is conducted up to 4 times. That means it will bounce up to 4 times. Level 3, recover 10% of max health to allies. From 8%, it is increased to 10%. At level 4, deals 110% damage to enemies from 100 to 110%. Alright. Next is the Breathless Prayer. Cassandra prays for the ally with the lowest health. For the next 3 attacks, this hero recovers 5% of their max health each time they are hit. So this is what I'm talking about. Cassandra prays for the ally with the lowest health. For the next 3 attacks, this hero recovers 5% of their max health each time they are hit. So yeah, it's actually another healing skills. Recovers at level 2, recovers 7.5% of max health. At level 3, the skill is effective for the next 4 attacks. At level 4, recovers 10% of max health. So this is a single target heal. And next, the Guardian Spirit. So this is the passive of Cassandra that can only be triggered if Cassandra dies. So what will happen is after Cassandra suffers lethal damage, she turns into an angel to heal all allies for 12 seconds. Can only use active skill during this time. So once Cassandra turns into an angel, she can still use the active skills, but not the ultimate. All right, and she can still do some healing. At level 2, reduce damage taken by 10% to nearby allies. All right, so that's a buff. At level 3, lasts for 15 seconds. At level 4, reduce damage taken by 20% to nearby allies. So once Cassandra dies, she will give buff to nearby allies, as well as giving healing skills. All right, so some of you might not have seen Cassandra's skills, so let's check the skills first. Let's go here and then here. Here. Let's see on the trial. Okay, so that's the single target healing. And that light that bounces to allies and hero, that's her first active skills. Alright, so yeah, that's good. It bounces to allies and enemies. So we can't see the passive here because Cassandra is not dying. Let's check it out on Divine Chronicles. Here at the Guardian, Great Inventor. Let's go and let's use Cassandra here. Okay, you see, Cassandra becomes an angel, and she can still do the active skills, the one that bounces, and then she can do the single target healing as well. So this will last for 12 seconds. All right. Okay, so now that you're aware of Cassandra's skills, let's go to the Divinity. Our weapon first. Let's go to her weapon. Alright, so the first at 100 increases ally heroes healing received by 2% whenever they are attacked, and it can stack up to 30%. So this is passive, it's like another skill, passive skill. Reduces enemy heroes healing received by 2% whenever they are attacked. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. It's like Persephone's debuff to enemies that reduces healing received by the enemy. So this is pretty good for bosses that is healing hard, or if there's a lot of healers. So as long as your hero is attacking those enemies, it can stack up to 30%. So that's how good the debuff of this Cassandra. At 200, increases target's healing received by 50%. At 300, reduces target's healing received by 50%. So earlier it's 30%, right? So at 200 and 300, it was increased by 50%. So at 400, increase all ally heroes attack by 20% when their health is above 50%. So this weapon upgrade doesn't have any requirement. As long as you learned or upgraded the unit or the weapon to 400, it will already be applied instantly in every battle. So imagine if you have a 400 weapon on Cassandra, um, at battle when the battle starts, you will already gain 20% attack. So this is how good Cassandra is. So there's no requirement to his weapon. It is not attached to some passive or active skills or ultimate. It is actually um, automatically attached or automatically cast. All right. So the best weapon upgrade here is the reduce target's healing received, the debuff, and then the buff by 20% attack. So yeah, if you will be using Cassandra, go with 400 because it will help your main damager um, pretty good. All right, so next, and also since Cassandra will be increasing the attack by 20%, then she is actually viable as well in boss fights, right? So I haven't tested it yet, but if you guys have Mythic Cassandra already, you can leave a comment down below if she is viable in boss fights as well. Alright, so let's go with the Divinity. Alright, so I have Divinity already selected here for early game. All you need to use is the Animus and the Inspiration. So once you have this unlocked, then you can use the Purify, and then after that, if you complete the Divinity 18, what you need to use is the New Moon. New Moon is it will increase Cassandra's dodge by 50% per 2 seconds, and then you can use the Purify, and lastly you can select from Inspiration or Animus. Okay, so that's it. Animus or Inspiration, Purify, and then the New Moon. So those are the skills that you can use for Cassandra. So for the equipment, I think the best equipment for Cassandra is still the healing equipment. So this one, the Excalibur, so we can give additional buff to our team. Always good for supports, the Excalibur, and then the Water Rune, which can enhance the healing effect of our hero. So another good thing for this Cassandra is it opens up a lot of new teams. So you can now select new teams. Let me just show you an example. Alright, so these are the sample teams that I can think of for Cassandra. First, this team. Alright, so since we already have Cassandra as our healer support, we don't need a virgin healer. So we can now select Tamamome or Oberon as our Virgin Damager. So yeah, it opens up a lot of possibility. You can also use um, Flora as one of your damager. And I just want to point out something, guys. Athena and Cassandra will go hand in hand. I think if you will be using Cassandra, you need Athena. Why? Because Cassandra's ultimate will do full healing, but it will actually be drained away, right? So that's the reason why we need Athena. If Athena do her ultimate, the draining will actually be mitigated by the shield. So that's the reason why we need Athena if we will be using Cassandra. So most of my this is just a free-to-play lineup. Okay, so you can either use Flora, Oberon, or Tamamome. All right. So for light, you can use Susano. You can use Artemis. You can use Zeus. All right. For Shadow Arch, you can use Izanami. You can use Medusa or Persephone. Okay, so those are the replacement heroes. Okay, so for endgame lineups, I have sample here. So this is a sample endgame lineup for PvP. So we have Cassandra as our healer. We have our Gaia, our CC, and Nuwa for another support. And then, yeah, this is it. Flora as our CC damager as well. And pure damage will be Cleopatra here. So we are actually utilizing the 3:3 or 3x3 faction bonus. Alright, so another example for PvP. PvP is this one. Alright, so we need that Athena for to mitigate the healing drain, and then we have two damager, Susano and Artemis. Both of them are one of the best DPS. And then we have our Hercules as our second tank. Alright, so this utilized the 3 and 2 faction bonus. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I think I have covered everything about Cassandra. If you have other suggestions, comments, please leave in the comment down below. Also, like I promised, I will be showing you a clip of Cassandra shared by our guildmaster. So first clip, Lephy uses Athena, Hercules, Athena, Hercules, Susano, Cassandra, and Artemis. And this is 8:17 of Hell. Alright, let's go.
Recover and restore.
Now, so once Cassandra heals, everyone is fully have full health, but it is slowly draining away. That's the reason why Athena is pretty good for that. Let's try that again. So this time The team consists of Susano, Athena, Cassandra, Anubis, and then Persephone. Okay, let's check.
Feel the ray!
So the heals and those bounces good for enemy like
Death
Athena
is inevitable.
that heals a lot.
Like a final attack! Feel the ray!
So
My heart is
the
refreshed.
best thing about Cassandra's ultimate is actually healing everyone to full health.
My perfect prey. Recover and restore.
Now,
Instantly full. And then we mitigate the drain by that Athena. So nothing is actually drained. Alright, so yeah, that's it. So thank you very much guys for watching. And if you have some comments, suggestions, please leave in the comment down below. And also don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel. It will help me a lot. And thank you very much guys. See you on my next video. Goodbye for now.